This is the modern day Alfa Romeo spec that is more of a gentleman's spec, and we have it here today, keeping it classy with the interior, but more sporty and classic Alfa Romeo with the exterior. I'll explain in just a moment. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Now, I'm here at Alfa Romeo Lakeland with a Stelvio spec we have not yet gotten on the channel. I know, keep this in mind. This is an Alfa Romeo Stelvio for 2024, and this is a TI trim level. But with the interior combination, we haven't gotten these two together yet for the 2024 model year, and this color for the interior came back for the 2024 model year, which means, well, it's been a while since we got a spec like this, and we haven't gotten the facelifted Stelvio full, whole full styling and everything like that. So let's check this thing out. Let's see what I'm talking about. Let's talk about the modern day, new age gentleman spec of the Alfa Romeo Stelvio for the 2024 model year. Big shout out to Alfa Romeo here in Lakeland. If you guys are trying to get any of these cars, check the links in the description for the link to their website and for their phone number, so you guys can get any of these models they have here on the lot in your driveway today. So regrettably, we don't see specs like this too often anymore, and for the 2024 model year, we got a facelift on the Stelvio. But let's talk about this combo setup, because I haven't had it on the channel yet for the 2024 model years that I put on the channel. Now, given that they are, I want to say a lesser amount of combos we can do when it comes to colors, wheels, and interior options and everything like that, this is one of them that has evaded us going forward. And I want to tell you all about it because Alfa Rosso, we know this classic gloss red paint from Alfa Romeo looks stunning in this color. For the 2024 model year, we got the revised front lights too, tri-LEDs, black housing in the back, look phenomenal, and we will see those illuminated. This is a TI spec, so we get the aluminum Scudetto Trelleborg up front with the new grille setup when it comes to the whole design language, and the front fascia with this whole new grille piece and styling design that gives it a sporty look no matter the trim level, because the TI is supposed to be the classier kind of middle spec, a luxury trim, everything like that. But this still has a sporty vibe to it on the exterior, but the interior classes it up a bit, and we'll get into that in just a moment. And for the side profile, well, it's a little bit sportier, right? But it isn't at the same time. Hear me out. These are sport 5-hole wheels, 19 inches, and they are standard on the TI spec Stelvio. So this is what you get right here. But they aren't too flashy. They aren't gloss. They're not like any kind of material that stands out. It's really an under the radar color with the monochrome center cap that's under the radar as well. Not the full colored center cap. And then the calipers are just silver with black script. So it's nothing really too flashy sticking out at you, keeping with that overall just under the radar classy spec. And then we have the dark mid-tone wheel arches here with the dark mid-tone side skirt as well to go all throughout. So I do like that is an actual Vesuvio gray color, which is a metallic flake, a whole different paint like that Vesuvio gray paint, but on the wheel arches and side skirts. All right, so it's not a black plastic, it's actually a paint. Now you also have the TI badging letting you know what spec we have here today. And then on the mirror caps we have Volcano Black, which is another paint color. All right, so that Volcano Black is the black that's right there, or the black that's right here, a metallic flake. So you have a metallic gray and a metallic black. So here we are. I mean, that looks really good. I think I said dark mid-tone, which I believe is just Vesuvio gray, not dark mid-tone. But then carrying on, we have the gloss black window moldings as well, gloss black B-pillar, and we also have the gloss black roof rails up top with the panel roof, which makes the roof completely black, and the black shark fin antenna. So it's definitely giving some sporty vibes here, but also, again, some real chill vibes. And with the interior, I think it really kind of classes up the joint. Again, a spec that we really haven't seen today. And then looking at the rear, new for 2024, we got the clear LED tail lamps, as you guys can see, with the Q4 badge, letting you know this is an all-wheel drive model there, and the Stelvio badging underneath the other one with the Alfa Romeo insignia here. Third brake light integrated up there, and the spoiler. And then you come down to the rear diffuser, done in aluminum because this is the TI spec, so it's going to give you more of a classy looking spoiler. But we also had that Vesuvio gray rear diffuser or back bumper integration as well with the gloss black exhaust tips. So again, that Vesuvio gray ties in with the side skirts, the wheel wells, and then the very front of the car on each edge. But it's really refreshing, again, to see this kind of spec because we don't see them too often when it comes to the exterior and the interior, and I'm just soaking it all in. Our cargo space, about 55 cubic feet of space. You see my backpack back here. We have a 40-20-40 split, and obviously you can see the chocolate interior. Privacy shade here, and then once you step back, you will see where you can actually fold the seats here on each side. But then if you want to do the middle, there's a little toggle switch there. I say toggle switch, pull tab. And then if I move back my backpack and our floor mats, we also have a front plate kit there, just in case you need a front plate. There's a little cubby over there, a little extra pocket over there, and a false floor under here that will allow you to see the tire inflate kit and the tow hook, the battery, all that good stuff, with a little extra stowage, if I can get that in there right. But you guys can see everything as far as practicality when it comes to the Stelvio. And under the hood, we get the same powertrain we're used to. 2-liter inline-4 carbon fiber drive shaft, 8-speed ZF transmission, 280 horsepower, 305 pound-feet of torque, and we're looking at a top speed of 144 miles per hour with a 0 to 60 about 5.5 seconds. What we're used to for underneath the hood and what Alfa's had, the driving on this, the driving dynamics, driving response, the steering response, all that great stuff is still here for the 2024 model year. Now when it comes to your fuel economy, 24, 22, 28. So 24 city and highway, 22 city, and 28 for the highway. And we got to get that premium fuel in this car in order for it to perform. Now, of course, we're looking at the tri-LEDs. We're looking at the black housing, the flashers, done in amber, as well with the LED headlamp. And then the mirror cap in black does have an amber turn signal there. And then you will also see the new clear tails illuminated as well. You will see the reflector there as well, and the red on red with the LED in the paint there, the red flashers. All looks good and dandy. Now inside, I love this spec because with it being the TI, it's a little bit more classy. You know, it doesn't give you the paddle shifters, so it takes away that sporty aspect. Obviously, with the TI as well, we get different options. Like we don't normally do sports seats in the TI unless we do the performance driving package, stuff like that. So to keep it chill, this TI is an option with anything specifically besides one thing in here that is going to be the biggest thing, and that is the chocolate seats. Now the chocolate seats have been brought back for this model year. You did not normally have the chocolate seats in the past couple of years, and then you were able to option them out. They went away for a couple of years, but we had them before. Now we have them again, and they are the standard seating but done in chocolate. That is the actual name when you see the sticker breakdown, and it looks really good with the chocolate interior against the Rosso paint and the regular wheels. I mean, it takes away a lot of the sporty aspect besides the paint, but it's still classic Alfa. It doesn't necessarily mean that the red paint makes it sporty, but in here, I love it. All right, so flat bottom steering wheel, perforated leather, start stop button on the steering wheel. Started up with a new digital dash. Also, we have aluminum pedals down there as well, as you guys can see. Aluminum for this trim and for the door handles, as well with the soft touches on the armrest, the plastic on the door uppers, and the dash with the aluminum trim going throughout the center. Same 8.8-inch touchscreen. We'll see in just a second. Glove box here as well. And then we talked about the seats. We do have a big panel roof letting in a lot of natural lighting here. The aluminum in the center as well with the 2-track system for the gear selector where we can go in manual mode using that since we don't have paddle shifters. We also have the electric parking brake, key fob holder, which I'm using, the radio controls, Italian flag for a little flair there. All of our quick radio controls when it comes to the touchscreen, the dials, and the home and settings button there. We also have our wireless charger here. Inside, we have the USB 2.0 and USB-C with the aux cable, and we have the key fob transmitter underneath this chocolate armrest. And the drive mode selector, advanced efficiency, is your, most fuel economy, fuel conscious mode, saving some fuel there. We have natural everyday driving with a little bit more oomph behind the wheel, and then your most dynamic, which is right there, gives you the, throttle response and the oomph and the aggressiveness that you need in the driving dynamics here. Now, we also have the turbine vents, if you guys couldn't tell, with the 2-zone climate control setup, heated steering wheel and seats, USB 2.0, 12 volt, and we can cover up those cup holders as well with our door there. Parking sensors right here with the start-stop mode, and we also have the lighting controls right here. Well, let's talk about our digital speedo. Now we have our driver assistance controls, hill descent for the Stelvio, and then we have our menu controls and hands-free controls as well with the radio controls there as well. So for the digital dash, we have 3 different viewables, and we can press the button right here on the side of the steering wheel stalk to change between those 3. All right, you can also change the different information between those 3 by pressing our button here that will go and illuminate the inside there. You guys will see I can flip through the different looks there as well. I press it again and now I'm over on the right hand side and I can do the same thing. Flip through different information that is displayed there as well. So again, it just depends on how you want to view this whole thing. You have the customization options to give you all of the info you need right then and there. So again, that's new for 2024. The biggest thing you'll notice in the interior, because everything else has stayed the same for this model, because, well, it's going to be changing up pretty soon here. So they wanted to keep most of everything the same, but give it a little bit of a facelift in the inside. Now you guys will see we have our panel roof controls here. We also have our trunk release here as well, and SOS button, our dome light, floodlights, everything there. Home link for our garage door here, and then we also have the mirrors with the lighting setup as well, and the headrest. Now inside of the rear, as you guys can see, you get a Stelvio for reasons like this, because you have tons of space. So obviously fits 3 very comfortably here. And then also the leg room here, as you guys can see, I do have indentions for the backrest to help give those knees a little wiggle room. Now you also see that we have a cargo netting here as well for extra stowage. We have our same materials in the rear on the door panel as we do up front with the aluminum, with the soft touches, with the speakers and everything here as well. And then we have the turbine vents right there in the center with the USB 2.0 plugins, and obviously those heated seats. Now the chocolate interior is still here with the standard seating. And then you guys will see, if I pull down the central armrest, you will see that we do have cup holders and obviously a lot of natural light coming in from that panel roof we talked about. So a great place to be, simple place to be. Now for the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio TI all-wheel drive, we're looking at a base price of $49,725. After the additional options and the destination charge of $1,595, we're looking at $53,195. Now you also have your basic warranty at 4 years, $50,000, and a powertrain at 4 years, $50,000 with roadside assistance. But how do we get here for this very classy spec but sporty spec? Alfa Rosso exterior paint, well, that's going to be $500. And then you also have the chocolate leather seats at $750, with the TI package being $625. It gives you the active assist package as well, with all your driver assistance, lane keep assist, active blind spot, driver attention, everything all there. Those are your 3 options. That's what makes this Stelvio what it is today. It actually looks really good. I like this flavor. It's just about picking the right options together. Now, everything standard when it comes to equipment is all here as well. Just so you guys know what comes at that $49,000 price tag, but everything we talked about plus some today. Make sure you guys zoom in, obviously screenshot, save, whatever you guys need to do to make sure you guys see all of this without me going over all of it and boring you. But with that said, that's your sticker breakdown. What are you guys thinking? So at $53,000, are you guys loving this spec as much as I am? I think it's classy. I think it's something that we're not used to, that we don't see when it comes to the wheels, paint, and interior options all together. Normally we're getting more sporty stuff, or normally we're on the really base stuff, or just we're going all out with the quadrifoglio models. But this is a nice kind of like chill spec with gentleman's spec. Again, that's how I feel about it. But drop your comments down below. What do you guys feel? And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you give the big thumbs up. But also check the links in the description if you want to get this car or any other of the inventory that Alfa Romeo Lakeland has. You guys can see that we have it all right around me here today. Now, with that said, also check the links in the description. Give the video a subscribe, and make sure you guys click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.